Hey guys. Hey Donna. Yeah, Charlie told me about you the other day. How are you? Oops, hold on a second. Sorry, dropped something on the floor and I can't reach it. There we go. Hi. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if I didn't see Charlie in Patty's live stream, so as I say, I was like, ouch. If you want to message him real quick or something, let him know, because I don't know if he realized that I was going to go live right after Patty's stream, but I can message him, but it would ruin my live stream. So if I do it in the middle of my live stream, it'll shut it off. So hi. Hey Kevin, how are you? So yeah, I'm doing it out here tonight because I was like, that back bedroom is I need to clean it out and turn it into my office, and so it wasn't very comfy to sit out there, so I sit in there. So I figured, I was like, well, I'll do it out here. Yeah, I have the same spirit box that Patty and Marie carry, and I don't know why, but Patty hasn't been doing EVPs lately. I think it's because something to do. She doesn't want to do it in her home anymore, and I don't blame her. So I was like, yeah, I've been considering not doing it in my house either, but I don't know. But in Michigan, it's like 28 degrees out right now, so I'm like, it's not like I can go outside and sit out there without freezing my tushy off. So I've been doing it in my kitchen or in my back bedroom, but who knows? Hey James, how are you, fam? I'm glad to see you in blue. Yeah, James, do you know Charlie White Wolf and Southern Charm? I was gonna say, I don't know, because they've been having trouble with their internet and stuff, saying something about they're not getting notifications. If there's any way you could message him, because I told him that I'd message him when I was going live, but I didn't see him in Patty's stream to tell him. And if I do it from my phone, it'll shut off the live stream. Oh, cool. Thank you. Oh, did you just tell him, Donna, or are you just saying you just subbed Kevin? Because I'm not for sure which one you're talking about yet. Ouch. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for people to get here a little bit, because... Oh. Sorry. Okay, good. Yeah, I wanted to let him know, because he told me to personally message him. Okay. I might have to message him if someone else didn't, because he said he wants to be on this live stream or whatever, and I told him that I'd message him, but to be honest with you, before I hit the go live button, I forgot, so I didn't mean to forget him. I just forgot to message him. Oh yeah. Yeah, I went live earlier with Lily to do that Bean Boozled challenge, and I'm like, I was going to start doing EVPs and stuff after she went to bed, and then I got the notification from James saying that G-Team went live because I didn't hear it go off on my phone. And so I was like, well, I knew everybody wants to go over there because, who doesn't want to see Patty? So I was like, I knew I wanted to see her, so I was like, well, I'll do it after. It's no big deal. Oh yeah, that My daughter can trick her friends with Bean Boozled for all I care, but I sure as crap ain't doing it ever again. My stomach's in knots. I was like, I'll never do it again. I was like, hey Keith, you want to try a... you want to try a jelly bean?
No.
Come on. Come on, Buttercup. Yeah, Kevin, I'm glad you're here. I haven't seen you in a while, so it's nice to see you. Yeah, I have my box here. Everything's set up. I have extra batteries in case because I can't remember for sure if when I left the cemetery the other day, if I changed the batteries in it when I left or not, because I had a video. Yeah, I know, those jelly beans are nasty. Did you call me Buttercup? Drunken one. I don't know. Did I call somebody Buttercup? Oh no, I was talking to my boyfriend. He woke up. He fell asleep in Lily's room. They were watching TV together and he fell asleep, so he's up and he's sitting out in the living room right now, and so he's smoking a cigarette and then he's going back to bed. We live together. Oh crap, really? I didn't know that, Boomer. I told everybody in Patty's live stream I was going live after her because I had my live going and then I got the notification for her, so I went on hers and then I told everybody I was coming right back after her. So, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'm sorry, I didn't even know. But yeah, I'll get you split screen us. Nice. Yeah, just be careful because I don't know how that works. Because I was like, I don't know how that works, Boomer, if they copyright you for doing that. So be careful, okay? I don't want any of us losing our channels because of it. So be careful. Just saying. So I was like, I might use Lily's phone to message Charlie real quick, just in case. Did one of you guys say you already messaged Charlie in Southern Charm? I was gonna say, I was like, I gotta message him real quick. Plus, I was finishing my cigarette before I saged and stuff. I know, Boomer, but you know how I feel about that. I don't like being disrespectful. I was raised better than that. Okay, good. Hold on one second. Hey, you. Can you give me a kiss before you head out to bed? Okay. Sorry, one second. Just grabbing. I was grabbing Lily's phone in case. But, yeah, because I can, if for some reason I need to go live, I can go live on either phone. But I just wanted to make sure that I want to make sure I send him a personal message, though, because then he'll know it's me. But I love Charlie and his wife Angie, or Angel. Everybody calls her Angel. Her name's Angela. But yeah, I love them. They're very, very nice people. Very, very nice people. Okay. Alright. Just in case. Never know. Alright. Smash that like. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I know that there's not like scheduled times for people. Oh, hey, Paige. Awesome, James. That's cool. But you know what, though? I was going to say, I know you're looking forward to getting to 100, James, but I think you can go live now because they changed the rules again. So I'm like, you have to have at least 50 subs or something like that, and you can go live because Lily's only got 63, and she can go live on hers. But, yeah, I'm like, I wanted to be able to see you guys and let you know I was here. But I was like, did any of you guys watch my cemetery video? It was my first investigation. If you guys watched it, I want to know if you guys liked it. Hey, Joe. Yeah, you should be able to go live, but yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to you getting 100 too. If I would have known you were going to start a channel, I would have told people. That's right, Joe. Thank you, Paige. Yeah, I'm glad. I was nervous, but I had a lot of fun doing it. And the only thing I realized though is that, see, during the live stream, oh, thank you. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Paige and James and Boomer. Yeah, I was like, yeah, in the live stream that I did at the cemetery, I showed you guys the old graves and stuff, but I forgot to actually, like, re-videotape them for the actual video. And so that was the part that I was like, really? I can't believe I forgot to do that. But it'll be okay. I'll investigate it again because it's a very cool place, and I think it deserves some extra time. Yeah, I know. The cemetery during, after October 15th, you can't lay any plastic flowers or, like artificial flowers, and that they'll take them out because of the damage, because we get bad winters in Michigan, and they don't want people's things to get ruined. So they'll take them out, but then it's like, where do they go then? You know what I mean? So I'll wait until the springtime or something, or in May when you're allowed to start laying them out, and then I'll go there and do it too. Spirit, what? Deadhead. Is there any truth to all the spirit cooking talk? What do you mean, hon? I'm not for sure what that question is. Okay. I am gonna sage stuff though. Hold on. I did sage it earlier, but I'm gonna... Oh yeah, it is very cold here. I'm in Michigan, so yeah, it's cold up here. We get cold winters. Oh. Oh. Sorry, hold on. Hold on. It might be, hold on. Yeah, on, I think if you guys saw the EVPs and stuff, during that cemetery video, it's really crazy, but, I got a message in there that said Lou, and then right after it says call him, and I didn't catch it until a couple of days later because my, laptop was acting up, and I couldn't get the video to stay on and, keep the EVPs going for some reason. So it took me a couple of days, and when I finally got it, I listened back really good, and my friend Lou Rock, you see him in the live streams and stuff, he's a friend of mine. I heard a Lou, and it's a pretty loud like Lou. At first I thought it said boo or something, but then I listened back and it said Lou, and then afterwards it says call him. And then just like 2 days after I did this session on Thursday, on like Saturday or something like that, Saturday or Sunday, Lou Rock ends up in the hospital for that panic attack. And I'm like, really? How strange is that? And then also one day Boomer and I are talking, and we're doing a video chat, and he says to me, did your dad ever say to you, like, I'm proud of you, kiddo, or proud of you, kiddo, or something like that, like, or I love you, kiddo, or proud of you, kiddo? And I was like, well, I know he did. I know he said it to Lily, and I know he said, he was proud of me and stuff. He loved me, obviously, but it didn't dawn on me. And then during that same cemetery video, I get, like, proud of you, kiddo, in a sentence, and then right after that, it says Boomer. And so it was almost like my dad or somebody was verifying that what Boomer said was right. So I was like, that's amazing. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. Sorry, yeah, Lou was just messaging me real quick, so sorry if it blocked it out for a minute. Okay. Okay. Alright, I'm going to sage everything and make sure that everything gets prayed over, so then that way we don't have any bad or negative things. So, not going through that. Hi, Cammie. Okay, I'm going to bless my fams first. Bless all the fams that are looking to talk to their loved ones. Please make sure that you help only love and light come through. No negative. I'm going to breathe it in. Only love and light may cover me. Nothing negative can touch me. I'm going to stay back. I do not permit anything negative to come around me. Lord, I ask that you keep us safe, keep us protected in your light. Do not allow any negative spirits to come around us. Please only allow loved ones and good things to come through. Help our fams get messages from their loved ones so they can find some peace and comfort. I ask this in Jesus' name. Amen. Yeah, I just, hi, Brittany. Nice to see you, hon. I haven't talked to you in a while. My boyfriend and I was talking to him earlier. His birthday is Friday, which is the same as Patty's. And I'm thinking about looking into seeing if I can find one of those helicopter drones. Not like a real expensive one, obviously, but one of them. And I'm thinking about doing that so, like, when I do videos, I can have him, because, like, I want my boyfriend to be able to join in. He doesn't really understand all the paranormal stuff. I mean, he supports me, obviously, in everything that I do, but he doesn't quite understand it. But I want him to have, you know, some part of being involved in my life when it comes to this, because it's like, it feels like with him working full-time and then me not working right now and then doing this, that, like, when we come together, it's like we're not being able to do it together. And so I wanted him to be able to have a chance to be able to see and be a part of it. So I had thought about doing that and having him come with me so he can do, like, aerial views, and then I can add him into my video. My laptop is in the shop right now. I brought it in the other day because I was having some issues with it, and I told you guys about that. It's like, I did see one for like $30, and I was like, I don't know how great it is. I want to look at it and find out, but I want to be able to add some cool things to it as I build and learn how to edit and go through that more. But my laptop is in the shop right now, and it wasn't letting me download, like, even Google Chrome or, like, stuff for my channel, like YouTube Buddy, things like that. So I was having a lot of issues with it, so I brought it somewhere to get like whatever's, I think there's a virus in it, according to the laptop guy. Yeah, something like that. I saw something like that, but then I think I saw one at Walmart too for like $30 or $35, but I'm gonna look into it. It's not like a done deal yet, but I want to look at some of them and see what they cost. I mean, obviously, as stuff gets better, I might, you know, upgrade or do something, but my idea was try to have some better viewage, you know, from aerial views and stuff where I go in places. So, but yeah, he's gonna be 45 November 17th, so wish my Scorpio a happy birthday, will ya? And yeah, he's the love of my life. I love you. Mwah. Yeah, he's my baby. But yeah, I got pretty much everything for Thanksgiving figured out too, so wow. He came into a dream. Hey, Charlie. Good. Glad to see you. James says happy birthday. Donna says happy birthday. And I think, let me see. Oh. Yep. He said thank you very much. Yeah. I got him a cake already. We're gonna, Lily is going to her grandparents' house this weekend. Can you believe this? Listen to this. My daughter is going to I gotta tell you, I'm definitely raising a beautiful kid. I gotta tell you that. Like, you know, she's not just beautiful on the outside. Like, she is truly a beautiful soul, like, on the inside. Absolutely 100%. Like, yeah, I have moments where I'm, like, you know, driving me crazy. But she's going with her grandparents this weekend to actually help make food baskets for the homeless and the needy for her grandparents' church. They called and asked her if she wanted to do it, and she didn't even hesitate. She's like, absolutely. So I'm like, you know, she's only going on 11, but knowing that she has a heart that big to help people like that, that means the world to me. That means that I'm doing something. You know what I mean? So I think that it's outstanding when you know that you're raising a little lady that can do so much. So I'm definitely very proud of her. But I'm going to start this. If you guys don't mind, ask your questions. Now was Beniti. Oh, goodness. Boomer. I was like, ask your questions. Thank you very much, Paige. I do feel blessed with her. I really do. I got blessed with a beautiful little girl. I did. And it's more than you can even imagine. But think of your loved ones' names. Think of your questions. Keep them in your hearts and in your mind, in your spirit. But also, at least let me know their name so I can ask for their name, because I'll try to see if I can hear things that come through. I have a speaker. I have a box and a speaker that's connected, but I can't always hear everything that's coming through the first time around. There are times when I can go back. I can listen with headphones to my live streams, but I can't add to the live stream like what the EVP is. If I was to video record it on like my camera and then put it on like the laptop and stuff, then put it through an editing program, that's how you add those EVPs in. But unfortunately, when you live stream, it's like you catch it when you catch it or you don't. And so I don't know who's going to come through, when they're going to come through, what they're going to say. But, you know, I wish everybody, you know, the best of luck. I hope that you guys get some closure, or you feel somebody, you know what I mean? Like, I hope you feel that you're getting some comfort from this. I'm not perfect at it. No one is. This is not 100% always like a guarantee, you know, that somebody's going to come through. And I just wanted to make sure that you know that none of this is pre-recorded either. I wouldn't even know how to pre-record or add something to this. I literally bought the box and I'm listening to it the same way you guys are. So I just wanted you guys to know that, like, I'm not some fraudulent person out there trying to give you guys false hope. I wanted to make sure that that's clear, that whatever this box says is what it says. I don't have any say in it. So I wanted to make sure that people know that, because that's not who I am. So, but okay, let's do this. Lord, I ask only good spirits to come through. Dad, if you can help people come through, I'd appreciate it a lot. Please talk to me. Say my name. Let me know you're here. Say your name. Help the loved ones of the family members that are in my chat come through. Hear their messages. Let me know if you guys can hear that okay. I've got my volume turned up. Okay. Alright. I'm going to bring the speaker closer, okay? I'm just switching sides. Okay? I'm switching sides so the speaker's closer to the phone. Okay? Oh. Just trying to see if this can get any louder, because I'm sitting right here and can't hear it very well. Yeah, I'm trying to... Hold on. 1 second. Let me just see. Because usually it's a little louder than this, so it's possible that the speaker it needs to get charged more or something, but I'm going to try it again. Okay. When you first turn it on, it is pretty loud, so if you're wearing headphones, remove them for a second, okay? Just a warning. There we go. Hello? Ghostesses, did you hear that? That's pretty cool. I am gonna ask Gary a question real quick. Alright. Gary McQuiston, are you here with us? I know you don't know me personally, but I love your mom, Patty, and I watch your show, and I know that you help spirits come through and communicate. So if you can you please help loved ones come through? Son Eric and grandfather John knocking on your door. What do you mean knocking on your door? Like now they're knocking on your door, or they're making noises, or what? Hi, Pat. Gary, if you come through for us, can you say your name or say the code word? I just heard Rockstar. That's Lou's channel. Is there an Eric or a John here? I'm Gary. Did you hear that? Okay. I have a Donna here, and she'd like to know if her son Eric is here, or if her grandfather John is around. It's me, Boomer. Can you feel that? Okay. Who keeps knocking on Donna's door? I swear to God, it just sounded like that is John, I believe. Review that. Oh, by the way, after this live stream's done, once the video is done, you can comment down below like you do other people's channels. Go back and review this live stream and wear headphones. If you do, tag in the comments and let me know what you hear, and at the time, and I'll see if we match. You know what I mean? Like, I'll go back and see if I can match what you're saying or whatever with my headphones too later. But yeah, tag and make a comment and let me know, okay? Is there a John or an Eric here that wants to speak with Donna? Yep, exactly, James. Yeah, exactly. And James, can you put my daughter's channel in here, whatever, just as a link. Thank you. Is there anybody here that knows of Brittany Christensen? Do you know of Brittany Christensen? But yeah, Donna, if you think you hear anything, review this live stream again and listen back, okay? Hi, April. Thanks for coming, honey. I'll ask. Is there anybody is there anybody here that knows a Pat Grumbar? Hey, Michigander man, what's up, Rob? How you doing?
You can come.
You can call me. Did you hear that? It's a lot. Dad, are you here? I just heard Christian something. Dad, are you here? Can you say your name? Yep, I heard it too, Charlie. Hello? Dad, if you're here, can you say your name or my name or Lily's name? I do appreciate you being here, James. I know that you've been through some struggle lately over this whole moderator thing, and I mean, I've been trying to do my best to have your back on it and stuff, and I mean, obviously I know because you're a moderator on my channel who's who, but I'm like, and if I see other James Sharps that are in there that aren't you, I block them right away. Where are you from, hon? I just wanted to know because you were talking about other religions and I didn't know where you were from. Is Connie here still that would like to speak to her friend Kaya? I think it's pronounced Chaya though, isn't it? Princess Kaya, isn't your name pronounced like Chaya, like C-H-A-Y-A? Okay. Connie, do you know a Chaya? Yeah, Chaya would like to know if Connie feels like EVPs are not good for her. Does it hurt you when we do EVPs with you? No. Did you hear that? That's awesome. I told you. Hold on one second. I just want to make sure my daughter's room's closed. Hold on. Did you hear that? I just heard that from afar. It said gives new life. Yep. That's very true, Paige. Very, very true. Ouch. Sorry. I just gotta get comfy again. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't too loud for my daughter and my boyfriend. Hold on. Because he's still gotta work tomorrow and she's got school, so. Ouch. So, I got. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys, hold on. I was trying to get adjusted again. Chaya would like to know if you can tell her what age she's turning. Connie. Do you know how old she's gonna be?
So, next week, yeah.
Something next week. Oh, my daughter's birthday is the 22nd of December. Connie, can you please say hi to your loved one? Tell Chaya how old she's gonna be or when her birthday is. Can you tell her happy birthday? I think your birthday is like December 12th or something like that, isn't it? Yes, I will, Donna, I promise. I'm seeing messages, I gotta flip back through them. Connie, how old is Chaya gonna be? 41 is what I just heard, but I don't think that's right. I have April Lett in here. Do you know April Lett?
Strong.
Something strong. Contact. I'm just trying to hear. Usually you'll hear more of the music sounds when my dad's coming through. Dad, say your name. I got a Donna in the chat, and then I've got a Cammie asking for a Donna. Alright. Can you give me some names? Tell me some names. Who's here? Milton? How many spirits are here? Yeah, I thought I heard 20 a minute ago, Chaya, if that's what it said, but I wasn't for sure if I caught that, but I did hear, like 12. And then I heard 41. Alright. Right now, I feel that there's 5 spirits here. Is that true? Wait a minute. How many spirits are here? Say your name. You switched it around. Why are you going to be 21? Charlie, I just heard a Milton. Is there a Milton here that wants to speak to Charlie? I heard a yelp. Okay. I need you guys to slow down. I know you all want to speak, but I need you to slow down and say your name one at a time. And then tell me how many are here. I heard a me. Harry. Liam. Okay, slow down. Valerie. Yeah, I kind of thought I heard a Valerie, but I wasn't for sure if I heard that right. What do you want to say to Charlie, Milton? Sorry, you guys. Hold on. Slow down. Hold on. 1 second. I know. I try to keep this on me, but I need to open up my door a minute. I get when spirit starts coming in like that, I start getting really warm. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but I can tell that there's some here. But alright, spirit energy, you need to hear me. You are not allowed to use my energy. I don't care if you use the electronics or you find other electronics or something to use for energy, but you are not allowed to use me. You need to back off of me. Yeah, you need to back off. Who's here with me? Say your name, one at a time. Your loved ones want to hear from you. Thank you, Paige. Stephanie? Or Steffi? I just heard my name, Jamie. Alright, how many spirits are here? Whose dad's here? Hey, Dad. Okay, I got friends in the chat that want to hear from their loved ones. And I've got a Donna in here who would like to know if her Grandpa John or her son Eric is here. He found it in something. Cammy would like to know who's her guardian angel. Hell of a day. I like to sit back after I ask a question and be quiet so I can wait for an answer for a second, because sometimes they don't answer right when you want them to. Oh my God, Donna. Can I ask how he died? How did Eric die? Can you tell me how Eric died? Can you tell me how Eric died? Donna's son. It was an accident? What kind of accident? Horrible. Wasn't an accident? I think I heard murder. What? Where was Eric found? Hey, Mom. Eric, where was your body found? Starting to get warm. Marijuana. Eric, how did you die? Oh my God. Really? I wasn't even looking at the messages, Donna, and I heard accident, and then I heard murder. Eric, your mother's here. Her name's Donna. She'd like to speak to you.
Like an hour.
She wants to know if you knock on her door. Are you still visiting her? I am. Hi, Donna. Did you hear that? Was that her Grandpa John that just said hi?
I'm trying to kill myself.
Something just came through and said, all I want to do is kill myself. Hey, Chasing Bones. Who just said that? Say your name. Wow. I'm getting a lot of activity, you guys. My speakers are getting all weird and stuff. It's crazy. Oh my god. Can you say your name, please? I ended it. Or it ended it. I'm so sorry, Donna. They found me? I hope you guys are still here. Sorry. It went out. But I hope Donna's still here. I hope you heard that. Seriously, while I was in the middle of reconnecting and buffering, guys, I got the name John loud and clear. I'm not kidding. It's not a joke. I wish you guys would hear it. But there's spirit energy coming through here pretty good, guys. That's why everything's getting all buffered. Hold on. Alright. Can you please repeat your message, John? Say your name again. I'm sorry. Donna's here now. You bet. Grandfather.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction. Donna. Got Dad. Say your name again, John. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, guys. It just started buffering right in the middle of this. Donna, I swear to God. Hey, Paige. Oh my God, did you see that? It was something. I just heard your name, Paige. Hey, kiddo. Okay, slow down. Yep. Say your name. Slow down. Excuse me. I heard Paige too. Is that Paige's Uncle James coming through? I will. Congratulations, Seething Bone. I love her. Yeah, right. Hey. There's no negativity. Only love and light can come through here. If you're here to be negative, you need to leave my presence at once.
I'm not taking Tyler.
Donna wants to know if she's in any danger. No. John,
New York.
are you and Eric knocking on her door? Are you guys the ones giving her signs that you're there? That depends. Hi, Cammy. I know. I know it's scary when they're trying to give you signs. The only thing is that it may seem like scary, but it's their way of getting your attention to let you know that they're there. And if you get that gut instinct in you that says that it's not good, then you need to sage and you need to say the Lord's Prayer and you need to open up your window and you let them out. Okay. Connie. Chaya would like to know if she's ever going to be able to own anything of yours since you're gone. She'd like to hear from you. Sorry guys, my cats are looking at something. Hold on. What's up, kitties? Is there somebody here? Hey, baby. Dad, are you here? Are you playing with my cats? I have a Cammy here who would like to know who the guardian angel was at the foot of her bed when she was ill as a kid. Can you say your name? Something about redemption.
Brittany.
Something Brittany. Are you here to say hi to Brittany Christensen? If you are, say your name. Yeah, something sentence, I couldn't hear it. Yeah, something something. Robin got it. If Brittany's loved one is here, can you say your name? Can do that. Diana Leffler's here. She'd like to know if her husband Mike's here. Rick? Connie. Yeah. Who's Connie? Lots of something, anyone. Gotta back off the energy, guys. You can't be on me. Alright. This sage is to help protect me and also cleanse this area. You guys need to stay off of me. Please, back off. Only love and light may be in this space. If you are here to be negative, you need to leave. Actually, something a minute ago. I just heard something. Something about a minute ago. Jamie. Full of Christ. Daddy, are you here? Daddy, is there anything you regret? I can try, Kaya. Yep. Good night, Kaya. Get some sleep. Connie, can you say good night to Chaya? Can you come to her in her dreams and let her know that you're okay?
Let the people watch.
11 people watching something. Hey, Dad. Right here. Yeah, if they say anything more about your name, I will. Hey, Dad, is is there anything you regret doing or not doing before you passed away? Ball and axe? Alright, James, I'll ask one. Yeah, Kaya, you can, but it depends on what time, because if you message me like early in the morning, I'm not going to answer. And I don't know what your time is right now, but it's 12:26 a.m. right now in Michigan. Dad, do you regret not being able to walk me down the aisle? I'll always try. Dad, do you like my boyfriend Keith? Daddy. Oh, cool, Cammy. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Oh my God, Pat, I live in Muskegon. That's so crazy. Oh, why is my chat not moving? Okay, something happened. Hold on. Okay. It's not responding or doing something. Something's not right. Okay. Daddy. Do you have any messages for me or Lily? Pretty one? What do you think of Lily? She was your baby, wasn't she? Yeah, your name sounds familiar to me too, Pat. I was thinking that earlier, but I can't. I don't know if it was from here or live stream. Daddy. Was Lily your baby?
Tell them Jackie Green is.
Tell him Jackie Green is.
What?
I don't know what boomer meant. Okay. I have a friend in the chat. His name is James Sharp. And he says that there's 3 spirits that a medium told him live in his house that are family members. What are your names?
Sort based on.
Thought I heard a Nick. Sharp. Can you tell me your names one at a time, please? You never got back to him? I don't know. You'd have to ask Boomer. I don't know. I can't speak for Boomer. You gotta ask Boomer. Jim? That's right. Are there 3 spirits that are in James Sharp's house that are family members? If so, can you tell me your name? Say your name. One at a time, please. So I can hear you. Is Charlie still in here? I haven't seen him in a while. You know a Ken or like a Ken? Bruce? Yeah, my daughter's a seer as well, and I'm an empath. I have foresight, aura reading, and occasionally like some see, but it just depends. But I haven't honed in on my skills yet, so I don't know what I'm capable of, but I know that I have potential to have a lot more because I've opened myself up, so you can be multiple things. Alabama. Was Bruce? Okay. James, do you know like a Ken or a Kent or a Bruce? Do any of those names ring a bell to you? Yes, I do, Donna. My name is Jamie Ray on Facebook. Oh, I was going to ask you guys this. I'm thinking about changing my channel name. I wanted something a little bit more unique, and I didn't want to have to put my whole name out there. Jamie. And my idea was to put Jamie's Paranormal Wonders and Life Vlogs, or just Jamie's Paranormal Wonders. Lila, get down. But yeah.
Go girl.
Go girl. Did you hear that? Do you like my channel name idea? Well, James, I heard a Bruce, a Ken, and a Nick, but I don't know if that rings a bell. Yeah, because I got a Bruce, a Ken, and like a Nick, but could have been Nicole, but I didn't quite catch it if it was Nick or Nicole, something like that. Drew Hubbard. That name sounds familiar. I'd have to see his face because it's been so long since I've been in high school. I went to high school in Grand Haven.
so I didn't know.
I think you know him. That's what you just said. I went to Ross. I graduated in 2012. Alright. Oh, sorry. How many spears do I have with me? Can you tell me a number? Oh. I thought I heard 11. It doesn't mean that I didn't know him, Pat. I could have met him somewhere. Drew Hubbard. Hold on. He didn't happen to work at Burger King, did he? Did he go to Grand Haven High School? Something about a Southern Charmer or something like that.
Bell?
Bell.
Yep. What?
I asked Eric where he was coming from when he died. Okay. Donna would like to know where you were, Eric, for the 2 hours before the accident happened. Can you tell your mom where you were? There's 2 hours unaccounted for. Well, now I'm hearing Drew a couple of times. Jesse, what? Carver? I'll have to look them up on Facebook and see if I can see their names. The names sound familiar though, Pat. I have like 900 friends on Facebook. And I went to Grand Haven where I was a graduating class of like 450 students. Wow. Eric? Are you still here? Mom. Son. Eric, where were you before the accident happened? I will. Eric, can you say your name to let me know if you're still here? Pat, is this Jesse? I don't know. don't know if it's coming in right or not, but there. Is that her? She works at Almond in Spring Lake, right? So I was like, that's what it says, and I was like, my mom lives in Nunica. She does look familiar. Come on. I'm looking up Drew Carver right now too.
What?
Eric, say your name.
The line just
I don't know which one's the right Drew Carver. Okay. Eric, say something to your mom.
well, it's because
Grandma. Where were you for 2 hours before the accident? Your mom wants to know. Drew Hubbard, okay. Is this true? No? Okay. Alright. Yeah, there's too many of them. I don't know. Just message me on Facebook. I'm losing my concentration. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm losing my concentration. Okay. Is anyone's loved one here that, like... Eric, where were you, honey, for 2 hours? Where were you? Jeff's? At the dock? Eric, where were you, honey, for 2 hours before the car accident?
the
Yeah. Just a minute. Eric, can you tell your mother where you were? A couple more minutes, guys, and then I am going to have to get off of here. Oh, sorry. Ouch. Okay. Ouch. That's what happens when I'm not paying attention. A chair knocked over him. The other chair knocked over. I was trying to put my foot up on it. Okay. Hey, Eric, were you down at a dock for 2 hours? Or at a park? Where were you? Hey, Boomer.
it's important.
I keep hearing the same male voice come through. Alright, who's here? Say your name. Tell me what I want to know. I'm trying to relay the message to your mother, Donna.
That's why I'm going to talk about.
Wow. That's why I want to talk about something. It came by really quick. Forgive me. For my life and time. Hey, Eric, are you the one that's giving your mom signs in the house? Are you knocking on the door and messing with electronics? Let her know if it's you. Please, honey, let her know. Messing with the radios. It does take a lot of energy to communicate. That's why if I don't feel positive energy, if I don't feel safe, then I don't do it. Wow. Eric, do you have a message for your mom? Is there anything you want to say to her? Now's your chance, honey.
100% X.
100% something.
Problem.
Recently.
Hey, Eric. Does your mom, Donna, have any fear or danger she needs to worry about in her house? Or is that just you messing with stuff? Because it scares her a little bit, so you need to let her know if it's you. It said, it's me, you Floridians. I don't know what that means. Donna, where do you live?
Or something.
Like something. Gary, was that you talking about Floridians? Hey, Eric?
What?
Yeah. Is it just you for sure that's playing with those electronics and knocking on the door? Are you trying to let her know you're still with her? Of course. Mom. And then before that I heard it's just love, and then I heard mom. Alright. My sensitives that are in here, do you guys feel anything negative about Donna's house? If you do, let her know, because I think it's just her son trying to let her know that he's there visiting her, but she's worried. Hey Eric, for validation, what state did you live in? Can you tell me what state you lived in when you died, Eric? I heard Texas, but I think that was something else before. That's why I asked again. Eric, how did you die? What state were you in? Eric, what happened to you? Something about a crash. I was in a crash. What state were you in when you had that crash, Eric? I'm looking for validation for your mom. What state were you in? I heard car wreck. That's amazing. That right there is validation to me. Slowly say what state you were in so I can hear it. Eric, you gotta slowly say the state you were in. What state did you live in? Where'd you live? I heard Madison. Was that the city you lived in? Or a friend's name? Hi, Brown Dwarf. How are you, honey? Yeah, nice job. Thank you. Eric, what state did you live in? If you tell me, I'll stop asking you. I gotta be able to hear it clearly, though. Whatever. You know what's really crazy, though, Donna? I just happened to look down because I have a couple of batteries here on the table for when my spirit box starts to drain. Guess what? Guess where the battery is made in? It says Goodlettsville, Tennessee. I love you. Is there any other loved ones in here that want to talk to somebody? Thank you for coming through and speaking to me. Yeah, I'm getting there, guys. Like I said, it's about 1:42, or about an hour and 42 minutes in, so I'm getting ready to call it quits. You're very welcome, Donna. I'm glad I can help. Brittany would like to know if her loved one's in here. Can you say her? Can you say your name or your name?
Found justice.
I found justice. Did you hear that? Yeah, I know. I heard Liliana. Somebody trying to say hi to Lily? Jeff, are you trying to say hi to Lily? Or Papa? coming through now that they know that I'm getting ready to get up here. They're going through quick. Alright, slow down. I'm gonna get off here in just a minute, so if you've got something to say, you gotta say it now, okay? Slowly so I can hear. You're doing a good job. Oh. Charlie would like to know what Milton had to say to him. You can do it. Go see her. That was weird. Oh, I know. I don't let them use my energy. When I start feeling like my energy's getting whatever, I push them away. Like, they can't use my energy. They're not allowed to. Unfortunately, Lou allowed them to use his energy before. Alright, loved ones. Can you say goodnight? Can you say goodbye or I love you? Aw. Thank you. Alright. Spirits of loved ones. If you're not family, or somebody that's allowed to be here, you need to go back where you came from. Please say goodnight. Goodnight to your loved ones. Please help them find any comfort that they need. Go to them in their dreams. Dad, I love you. Everybody's saying goodnight to you. Dad, I love you. Make sure you keep watching over Lily and me, okay? And Mom, too. I love you. Prescriptions? Thank you. Brittany says goodnight to Axel. I heard something about alcohol and power. I don't know anything about alcohol because I don't drink. But my dad used to, so who knows. I love you, Dad. Wow. Okay. Alright. Good night. I love you, Dad. I'll talk to you soon. He's watching over us and all of our little.
Yeah, that's good.
I just heard I love you. I love you too, Dad. Alright, good night. Love you. Rest in peace. Yeah, my, whew. Yeah, I'm a little warm myself on. Oh, but he was in a red truck. Alright, good night, Diana, Charlie, James, Paige, Cammie. Red truck, was there a red truck and a crash? Cammie, that's amazing. You knew that. Brittany, TJ Paranormal, thanks for being here. Boomer. Donna, thanks for coming, honey. I'm hoping that I can give you a little bit of closure. Brown Dwarf, thanks for coming, hun. Cammie, you're cool. I'm glad you came, hun. Yeah, you guys have some great insight sometimes. I'm telling you, there's times when I feel like you guys are kind of what helps keep me balanced with this stuff. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's definitely, it can drain you a little bit, but I'm like, usually once I, like, calm down and, like, I sage and I pray, as long as I don't feel anything negative, I'm okay, but I'm like, there was one time where I was, like, messaging, Paige and Charlie in the same night, and then freaking out because it was a crazy thing. Like, I had like the weirdest panic attack and I couldn't breathe and went outside, and I was like trying to get the cool air to breathe in, like almost like when you're having an asthma attack. If you use cold air, it helps to, and stuff. It's just one of those things. But afterwards, I came in and Lou Rock goes live by accident with his foot. But earlier that day, he had stopped into my live stream and kept telling me that he felt like he was getting poked in his chest with a pencil and he was having a panic attack and blah, blah, blah. And at the same time, I started feeling that way. And then as soon as I ended that live stream, I couldn't catch my breath. I couldn't breathe. Something was happening. And then I ended up saging my whole house. And I said the Lord's Prayer throughout my whole house. I saged everything, whatever. And I swear to you on my life, I sat down in the living room just trying to relax myself. And after I got done saging, I sit down and Charlie can vouch this because I was talking to him at the time because his wife and him were fighting something out of their house too. But I literally heard this sound like someone went pop right on this door. And it was right after I saged or whatever. So whatever was like causing this or whatever, like it was almost like Lou and I were both feeding on the same damn energy. We could feel it. And it was the craziest thing. And he ended up doing that live stream in the middle of his like sleep or something, whatever, in that bathroom. He called me afterwards and talked to me for 20 minutes on the phone. And when he woke up the next day, he didn't even remember calling me. And I remembered the whole detail of every story of everything he said to me. And he goes, how the hell did you know all that? And I'm like, Lou, you called me at 4 a.m. He's like, I did. Yep. I'm hoping, that's all I hope for here. Like, I don't want anybody ever, like, accusing me of being, like, fake or doing this because, out of anything more than love. And, like I said, the box says what it says. All I do is ask the questions. And it's like all I do is, use my positive energy to try to help filter that. And, I can't, ask for anything more. I mean, this is spirit that we're talking about. You know what I mean? It's unpredictable. It's something that our finite minds can't comprehend because we're not there yet. You know what I mean? This is something that people don't understand. And I think as long as, like Patty and Marie say, as long as you're using it out of love and light and positivity and you're not trying to take it to some dark place, like, invoking demons and sitting there going, oh, I don't believe you, show me a sign, and blah, 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 and getting all crazy with it, whatever, then usually they're more than likely going to talk to you, or they're willing to have that ability show through. But but when you do that, all you're doing is you're asking for the devil to walk into your door and sit down next to you. You're asking for it. And it's like, well, then you wonder why you got scratches on your back. You wonder why you feel like you're scared and nervous and depressed all the time. And it's because it's oppressing you. And I'm like, so my biggest thing is don't allow negativity to dwell in your life. And of course, and I always say this, and my mom even says this to me too, whatever. She's like, stop worrying so much about the afterlife and start living in this life, because you only have the one life to live and to do your choices in. And it's true, because, if you dwell too much about the past or people that have passed, you start forgetting how to live. And I don't want anybody to feel that way. I don't want you to feel so much grief and pain that you can't live your life, because remember that for however long a period of time it was, whether it was 5 minutes, whether it was 5 years, whether it was 50 years, that person was in your life for that period of time. And with that period of time, they blessed your life with something. People come into your life to be either a blessing or a lesson, and it's your choice, and it's how you take that. So if somebody comes in your life for 5 minutes and treats you like crap, obviously it's because that person was there to teach you the lesson about not doing that anymore. And so it's like, so when you do that, now the next time you come to that fork in the road, you're going to choose the opposite direction now, because you know that if you go down this road, you've already been there. You saw what happened when you take that path. And that fork in the road could be the best thing that ever happened to you. It could lead you to the blessing of your lifetime. You never know. So I truly believe that as long as you are trying to be a good person, as long as you are looking for the good in people, no matter what, when you open up your heart to anybody, any person, you're going to let the good in with the bad, no matter what, because nobody in this world is perfect. And everybody has good and bad in them. They have good and evil. We fight our balance every day. We fight our good and evil every day. And nobody's perfect. But the way I look at it is, as long as you can come together in friendship, and as long as you know that your life means something to them, it benefits them or vice versa, and you come together to help and there's strength in that, which means that if you're grieving, if you have loss in your life, like we found Patty because, yes, we're intrigued with the paranormal. We love the idea of knowing that there's spirits out there, there's guardian angels, there's people watching out for us. But we also went there because she lost somebody. Now all of a sudden we can relate to that, which means that we've lost somebody in our life, something that has taken a toll, a piece of our heart away. And so when you are attached to somebody through pain and through loss, you protect them. And that's what family does. Yep. And I'm like, you can only control the actions of yourself too. Like, there's not one person in here that, like, when I get done with this live stream, I can't control what you say or do. You know what I mean? I can't tell you what you can do and what you can't do. But I can tell you what I can do and what I can't do, because I know who I am. But I just want people to know that I'm here for them. And Patty and Joe, if you guys were on their live stream, I want you guys to know this from the bottom of my heart, that what their message is about suicide awareness and about depression is absolutely unequivocally true. If you ever feel that you need to talk to somebody, if you ever feel like you've gotten depressed to the point where life is not a gift anymore, and you feel like God hasn't intervened in time, please reach out and talk to anyone. I don't care if it's your best friend. I don't care if it's a counselor. I don't care if it's a cat. I don't care if it's your best friend's mother's husband that you've never met before in your entire life. It's a stranger in the garage of a parking lot. I don't care. A stranger at the mall. Whatever it is, I don't care. Whoever you have to reach out to them. Because that stranger, that person could be the difference between somebody living and somebody dying. And that is never something that you bargain with. And I can't stand that when people are like, oh, you're faking it. You're just looking for attention. You're just attention seeking. You know what? Those people are seeking attention. Now, yes, there are a lot of people that cry wolf, okay? And we all know that story. But you never know. It could be that one person who's not crying wolf and who hasn't been heard. And then that's the person that should have been looked at first. So I don't ever take anybody for granted. If you come to me and you're that sad, I will talk to you. I will do the best I can to find you whatever help I can. I'm not going to say that I'm going to do it perfectly, and I'm not going to say I'm going to be the best at it, but I will listen, and I will talk to you. I will give you whatever advice I can, and I will try to make sure that I am a friend to you first. And that's the way I always tell Keith, too. Like, our relationship, like, I always sound like when me and him have argued or when me and him have had differences, I've always said, you know what? If we're arguing like this, then we need to go back to our basics. We need to go back to when we were friends first. Because that's where your foundation is being a friend first and then that relationship second. Because when you're friends with somebody, you will bend over backwards for them. You will do whatever you can to help them. And Charlie has said to me too that I'm also a peacemaker, which I truly believe is true. If you haven't heard my conversations or my live streams, just a heads up, I probably am, because I don't like fighting, but I can mediate between people because I understand both sides, both points of view. But I truly believe that life is a gift, and I suffer from depression. I'm on a depression medication every day, and it's a battle being a mom and juggling things, and it's hard. I mean, it really is. Nobody ever gave you a guidebook. Nobody ever told you that life was going to be easy and, here's the easy way. And I mean, nobody did. But my only thing I can tell you is that God didn't give you a life and breath in your lungs for no reason. He gave it to you because you are supposed to be here for a reason. You are meant to be a part of this world. You're meant to be a contributing member to people and friends. And I'm telling you that there are people out there that understand what you're going through. So don't ever think that for 1 minute that none of us are not all a part of each other somehow. I mean, they always say, like when you think of God, you say we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. Well, you got to think about it like this. We all started from somewhere. We're all human. We all bleed the same color. You know what I mean? We don't have, there's everything about us is the same except for how we choose to live it. So I truly believe that all this is one big friendship. So if you hear of anybody, if you see anybody in a live stream, if you talk to anybody who is feeling depressed to that point, or you hear anything about suicide, please reach out to them. Please hold your hand out to them. Please let them know, okay, that you're here. Please lead them to a phone number, to a counselor, drive them to a doctor, whatever you got to do to make sure that they get from point A to point B, whatever that takes. Okay, be that person and pay it forward. So that's just kind of, I guess, my point of view and how I took what Patty and them were saying. Okay, so I wanted you guys to know that. I know you guys are all part of the same group of people here, and I know that you guys all came to me because we know each other from chats and we know each other from being around, but I have grown to have friendships with a lot of you, and I know that you are good people. So, and I trust in you guys. It's okay, April, thanks. I'm done with the live stream. I'm just saying my goodbyes and letting people know a few things, but yeah, I was going to go live tomorrow, but I decided to do it tonight instead. I don't know for sure what else is going to happen this week, but Keith's birthday is on Friday, so we're going to be celebrating his birthday Friday, and Lily's going to her grandparents' house to help make Thanksgiving baskets for the needy and the homeless. So if you guys are subscribed to her channel, find one of her videos and just give her like a little encouragement. Just say, we hear that you're doing good for the needy, and we just want to let you know that we think you're an incredible little girl, and that the more you pay it forward in life, the more you're blessed. So just kind of let her know, even if it's just in nonchalant ways, watching a video, leaving a comment, messaging her, something. Just kind of let her know how incredible she is, because she really is. And she hears it from me all the time, but of course, mom's, boring and doesn't, blah, blah, blah. So, it's just, sometimes she has to hear from other people. So, but I'm going to sage and I'm going to say the prayer to close out the session, so then that way they all go home. See, it's almost like the party, you know what I mean? Well, the party's all done. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So, that's the way I look at it is, all right, you hear that, spirits? Party's done. Can't stay here. You don't got to go home, but can't stay here. Be with your loved ones. There we go. Yes, make sure you guys are all disconnecting, wave it off. I like to kind of bring it in a little bit here and just sort of, because it helps calm me down to breathe it in, a little bit, kind of breathe it in. So, but, all right, Lord. Please bless my family and friends. Please keep my friends in the chat safe. Please help them with their grief. Please allow them to heal from their pain. Please allow their loved ones to come to them in their dreams. Please allow them to show them that they're there. Make sure that any negativity is gone. Allow you to be shown through your love and light and comfort. And please protect them all. Protect Lily in her sleep. Keep her from any harm. In Jesus' name, I pray this. Amen. I always try to make sure I pray ahead of time, and I sage. I don't want any connections that aren't positive. So I don't want that for you guys either. So my biggest thing is that I just hope that you guys take if anything, you guys take this, and when you go to bed at night, remember that you may go to bed at night, but you never know who's going to be there in the morning. So, I don't know. If you close your eyes right now and do me a favor, just sort of take a moment and close your eyes and just sort of envision, it's like, what do you see? And it's like when you close your eyes, you see nothing. And the way I look at it is we came in this world with nothing. And we're going to go out with the same thing. So anybody who believes in materialistic items, remember that you can't take those with you. So the positive effect that you have on people that spreads through the world is going to be more incredible when you pass it down to the next generation. So just close your eyes and remember that sometimes, just remember. Because I've lost a lot of people too. But I love you all. And James and Paige, I definitely have to say to you two that you two are incredible people too. And I wish nothing but the best and happiness for you. You two have been incredible friends to me. Before you even really knew who I was, you were there. And, I met Boomer later on, but he's been an incredible friend. And I've met a lot of people through the G team. And as soon as I get a chance to be able to add credits and do stuff, the people that were part of that in the beginning, I definitely want to make sure that they're there and that they know. And Charlie, I'm telling you what, brother. First time I started talking to you, I swear to God, I felt like me and you've known each other our whole lives. So I'm like, there's something about you. I'm like, there's something about you that I feel like I've known my whole life. Yeah, God bless you too, James. I know, you went through the ringer with that. I'm like, when you sent me that first message, when all this was going on, and then you just disconnected from everything, I was like, you have no idea how many times I attempted to try to message you after that. And I couldn't reach out to you. I had no way to get to you. And I was sitting there just like, why don't I have his phone number or something? I'm like, really? So I'm like, James, you need to message me your phone number or something, and I'm going to message you mine, so then that way if there's anything that happens ever again, me and you can talk. Because I'm like, that's ridiculous. I'm like, I'm like, seriously, I can't go without my James fix, alright? So you can't leave me ever again. It's because I love you guys. But yeah, thanks for joining me, and I really do hope, that you guys did get something out of this. I hope that you heard something. And like I said too, at the end of the live stream, when this ends, I know it's a long live stream, but if you have a few minutes or later on tomorrow or something, whatever, kind of go back and listen with headphones if you weren't wearing any tonight, and just sort of hear like the questions and see if maybe something came through that you didn't quite hear the first time. Because a lot of times when I hear it back with headphones, Patty's so right about that. Like, you think you hear something, and then it's like you hear it back with headphones, and you're like, wow, it was something completely different. So it's possible that loved ones came through when I asked for them, or when I was talking to them, but you didn't quite hear it. I know, James, I know you can't. That's just too much. It's too much to bear burden on people like that too much. You're only one person, and you were trying to moderate a bunch of channels, and then trying to moderate your own life and be a friend to people, and it was like, and then all of a sudden when time came, it was almost like nobody had your back on it and nobody listened to you, and that's not fair. And I don't blame you for being disappointed or heartbroken about it either. And I'm like, when you came to my live stream, I knew it was you, because I had you as a moderator, and if it was somebody fake, they wouldn't have all that account information. They would have some, like, where they could perpetrate certain things with your name. But once you changed it, it changes in my mod list. So I know when you change your name. That's why I knew when you gave, like, your first 2 name changes before and, like, during all this, whatever. I'm like, it changed on my mod list, and I realized it was you. That's how I knew you were in, I think it was like Marie's live stream or Patty's live stream. I knew it was you. That's why I started talking to you, and I was like, yeah. I'm like, where's James Sharp? Where's James Sharp? So I'm like, I knew it was you. So I was like, that's why I was like. But after that, I'm like, it was almost like everybody dropped off the face of the planet and everybody lost their mind. But like I said, I'm like, if it got to the point where I felt like my daughter's safety was at jeopardy, or my safety, I probably would have did the same thing. I would have been like, okay, so what's important, And I'm like, the importance is that my kids and, my family are protected. It's like, and as much as I love my channel, and I love the fams, and I love the people, I'm like, she's right. I'm like, some of us, we haven't met you in person. We haven't seen you in person. And I'm like, I see your screen photos and stuff, whatever, like what you post on here, but it's like, but if I haven't physically talked to you or seen you on like a video chat, I have no idea if you are who you say you are. I'm like, you could be, somebody who completely different. You know what I mean? So I'm like, it just depends. That's why I'm like, when Patty started questioning me about my moderator and stuff, and she took my wrench away, I was like, go check out my channel I started. I was like, here's my link. I'm like, I've been subbed to you since like 20,000 subs, chick. I'm like, trust me, I'm not a troll. I'm not here to get you. You know what I mean? I was like, trust me, I got a lot of better things to do on my time than try to harass people. Friend request. I changed my username, but I deactivated. Yep. And that's what I'm saying too, is, like, I have to ask some people, because I have some friend requests on my Facebook page right now, and I know that a lot of people ask me, like, what's my Facebook name and blah blah blah, which is fine, but when they send the request, I have it as private, so I have to accept everything before they can actually talk to me or whatever. And I have one on there that's like Don something and an Amanda and something else. But the thing is, though, is that, like, I think it's Don Spirit Walker, but because I don't know for sure, I'm going to ask him the next time I see him on a live stream and find out for sure if that's him, because I don't know. So I'm like, until I know for sure, I'm like, and of course, I'm like, there are some of you that I've talked to you for a long time now where I'm like, if I even saw the change in your screen name, I would know that you were fake. You know what I mean? I'm like, I can pretty much figure that out because I've seen those names for so long that it's hard to forget that. But there are some of them that I'm like, I don't know who you are. But, yeah. Yeah, you like to troll? Yeah, me too. I'm like, what's that? Oh my god, what's that, the Munchkin dance or whatever, but not from, like, the Wizard of Oz. Like, have you guys heard of that? Like, when people are, like, mosh pitting in heavy metal places, they do the Munchkin thing, like, and whatever it is. I can't remember how they do it, but it was so funny. I was at a concert one day or whatever, and somebody was doing that, and they're like, it's called the Munchkin dance, and I'm like, can't see me? I see you, April. My nickname to my real name because someone copied my name, made trouble, and everyone kept thinking I was a troll. Yep, I agree. Yeah, and, yeah, we gotta be careful, though, too. Oh, I know who you are, honey. K-Pop Walker. I know who you are. You're Paul Walker. I've talked to you 100 times. I know exactly who you are. I just don't have you as a mod yet. You changed your name on Rudy's channel to K-Pop because I was there that day. I was in his stream that day when you changed it to K-Pop to mess with him or something, or joke around with him or something. I can't remember what it was, but you were doing something and you changed it to K-Pop. So I knew it's been you for a long time, Paul. Yeah, see, I use Jamie Ray, which is my first and middle name, and I usually only give my last name out to people that I really know, but a lot of times I'm like, there's so many Jamie Rays, that's why I was asking you guys what you thought about that name change for my channel, because I was thinking of calling it Jamie's Paranormal Wonders and Life Vlogs, or I was thinking about calling it just Jamie's Paranormal Wonders, so then that way I don't have to have my middle name or my last name in there. Hey, Hen Kid, what's up? How you doing? I know, he came at the end of the live stream, I'm sorry. I know, Boomer is such a troublemaker. I'm like, why haven't you mods booted him out yet? Oh, sorry, because he's a mod. Yeah, Charlie, I know, he's a big stalker. Charlie, I know, you've been stalking me forever. I'm going to tell Angel. I know. When I was 7, so I got used to using that name everywhere, and I felt weird going back to my real name, I bet. Big stalker, Charles. Not Charlie. Gosh, I can't even talk anymore. Tongue's getting in the way of my words. What the heck was I just saying? Oh, yeah. I found out something too cool, but, if I've said this to people too, whatever, that, like, if it ever came to the point where I ever, like, won the lotto or something, I always, thought that, if I ever won enough money or whatever, I would buy my grandparents' old house, and somebody who bought it, like, just totally trashed it, became total crap, and I want to buy it and fix it back up, bring it back to its glory, and then add to it and stuff and make it my own, and I would. And it's so funny because I happened to be talking to Charlie one day, and he says to me, and mind you, I told him about my grandparents' house, but I never said where they lived. And he goes, well, I used to live up north in Michigan for a while, and it was in Alpena, right after I told him about this house thing, and I'm like, are you shitting me? I'm like, that's my favorite city in Michigan. And he's like, you're joking. I said, no, that's where my grandparents and family are from. And I said, that's my favorite city in Michigan. I'm like, I practically spent every summer, every spring break, every chance I could there. Who, what? How you feeling? Yeah, how you feeling, Hen Kid? What's up? When do you get out of are you still in the hospital? Is it somebody's birthday? Did I miss something? Is it Hen Kid's birthday? Or is it Stardust? Oh, hey, Stardust. I didn't even see you come in here. Another birthday cake? Okay, whose birthday is it? Yeah, my boyfriend's birthday is Friday. Same day as Patty's. Oh, she always wants to eat cake. Yeah. I have a German chocolate cake in my fridge right now for Keith's birthday. I'll show you guys one. It's really good. Num num. I'm doing good, Stardust. Yeah, I was like, some of you guys came at the end of the live stream, so I was getting ready to log off, but, oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, I gotta do my dishes up before I go to bed, but, Yeah, here we go. Oop. Right there. Nice, beautiful German chocolate cake for Keith's birthday. I know, it's special. Yeah, I did. I gotta do the dishes before I go to bed. I seriously was kind of lazy tonight, and I made cheddar brats for dinner and French fries because I didn't feel like cooking. So, oh yeah, you guys can come over Friday. There's enough cake. Yeah, I was like, yeah, it's just yeah, and Lily's leaving. Like, her grandparents are picking her up at like 4 o'clock on Friday, so she's not even, like, Keith won't even be out of work until 6. So I don't even know if we're gonna do his birthday party, like his candle and cake and all that stuff, until Sunday, or if we're gonna do it Friday. I don't know yet. Just depends on Lil. But yeah, oh, and if you guys haven't smashed the like button on some of my videos, do that, because I'm seeing that there's like 100 and some views and 200 and some views and 70 some views and only like 10 or 15 likes. I'm like, come on. Like, right now my live stream is 16 out of 16, so that's good. So let's keep it up. But yeah, I'm like, you know, it is true though that the likes just let you know if like, it's almost like the likes really have nothing to do with the video stuff, you know, yourself. It's almost like it's the views and the subs that really kind of do something for you eventually, but the like button just lets you know if the content's good. So like, if you're doing a video and people aren't liking it, you're not going to get as many thumbs up. But I just sort of noticed, I was like, I haven't seen the count yet because I really haven't paid attention to it, and I've been too busy to think about it. But I was like, I haven't checked the list on the views for my cemetery video, but that one was my very first investigation. Can't be right, I like that. Oh, that's so cute. But yeah, I'm like, it was my very first like paranormal investigation. I wanted to do it for a long time, but it was almost you know, Patty and them who gave me like the courage to understand more and to really like push me to do it. And so, like, I always loved acting in high school. Like, I always loved doing like plays and things like that. I knew movies word for word, dances word for word when I was younger. And it was like, I always loved that kind of stuff. So I was like, I've never been afraid to be like in front of a camera or on like a karaoke stage or something like that, like just singing and messing around. Like, I've never been afraid to do that stuff. A lot of people get nervous, and I think the first time I did it, I was nervous, and after that I was like, I got this. I'm like I was born to do this. But yeah, it's just like, it's almost like you know, having confidence in yourself is never a bad thing. Hey Lenny, thanks for showing up. What the heck was that? Did you guys hear that, or was that just me? That was the weirdest damn thing. I heard like a thump by my door. Did you guys hear that? Like, I'm not making this up. Like, I don't ooh and ah and get scared over dumb crap. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, if I hear something, I hear it. I'm not like one of those people that go, just don't. But I heard, like, it almost sounded like a thump, like somebody went right up against the door, you know, or something like that, or like, you know, like real quick out the door. But see, this one was light, but the one that happened a couple nights ago, I mean, it sounded like cops were at my door. You know what I mean? Like, it was like when somebody's at your door and they're like, pop, pop, pop. You know what I mean? Like, trying to get your attention because you're not waking up or something. But it was one big loud bang. It was like, boom. And I was like, okay. I'm like, so whatever it was just letting me know that the sage and prayers must have kicked it out. But it could be. I'm like, I don't know. I think I might have heard a little bit of wind too, but I don't know for sure because I'm talking. But I was like, I know it's been rainy on and off today, so I mean, it could have been like a little something, but who knows? I mean, but usually, I mean, when you live in your own house, you start to get to know your own creaks, your own thumps, your own knocks, your own things turning on. You know what I mean? It's almost like things that are out of the ordinary are what catch your attention. The ones that aren't out of the ordinary, and stuff, like, they're not going to catch your attention very much because you're used to hearing them. So that to me is, like I always try to make sure. But I do have to tell you, I'm going to tell you this one last thing, whatever, because I know I'm talking too much. But earlier today, okay, I have do I need another mod? I don't know. I have, like, tons of them, but I don't know yet. I'll have to look. Because I have Patty and them as mods too for when they show up, because for their safety, I wanted them, if they decided to come into a live stream or anything like that, I wanted them to be able to have the ability, if I don't know who a troll is, and they have access to my channel, or something like that, like, I want them to be able to boot them out, you know what I mean, like, to tell me who they are. So I gave them mod ship too, whatever, and I don't know how many you're allowed to have until your channel builds, so I'll have to look. But I have a Wi-Fi hookup in my house. I'll show you guys what it looks like, because it's not anything like, major or whatever. But shut up, Boomer, you talk more than I do. You're on live streams from 8 in the morning till 3 in the morning every day. Hold on. But anyway, but yeah, okay, this is my internet, okay? This is the box and everything, whatever, and nothing major or whatever. Wireless router, box, outside of my cat scratch and stuff, whatever. There's nothing here, okay? Like, nothing major. Well, earlier today, I was watching a movie on TV, and I kept hearing this sound that was like somebody going, you know what I mean? Something like that, like where somebody's whispering at you, like a, and it was coming from over here by the Wi-Fi system. Okay, it was over here. Well, Lily is in her bedroom, and I literally say, Lily, come here. And she's like, what? And I'm like, go over there. And I'm like, when I press play on this movie again, I'm like, tell me what you hear. And she goes, okay. I get over there, whatever, and she, puts her head up against, like, the TV here where, like, this little speaker box is for our TV, whatever, and literally the movie's playing. You can hear the sound of the movie just fine. But in there, you start hearing, like, talking, and it's, like, whispers. And I swear to God, I heard somebody say, like, un necesita something. So something went Spanish. And I'm sitting here, like, I don't even have my TV set to, like, there's no perimeter on it or whatever. Nothing. There's no preference on there. So, like, I don't have, like, the TTY stuff for, like, hard of hearing. Like, I don't have anything like that set up on it. So I'm like, what the hell is that? Keith comes home from work, and I turn the movie on again. And I tell him, like, listen to this. And he's like, okay. And he goes up to it, whatever. And I swear to God, he walks up to it, and he's like, it's coming out of the speaker here. And I'm like, yeah. But I'm like, it sounds like it's picking up a radio station or something. Like, it's... like, you got your movie playing, but then there's something in the background that it's picking up on. And, like, you can literally hear words being made, but it's coming out in, like, a whisper, so you can't make out exactly what it's saying. So it's almost like somebody's coming up to you, to your ear, but through this thing going, like that. And it freaked me the fudge out. I was like sitting there watching the movie, and I'm like, what the heck is this stuff? And what's going on with my TV? And I started listening to it, and when I started hearing that, I'm like, so I paused the movie, and every time I paused that damn movie, nothing came out of there, okay? Nothing came out of there, nothing. Not a peep, not a sound, not even the little whispers. As soon as I press play on the damn movie again, it's right back to sounding like a radio station static, and somebody trying to talk through it, and I'm like, that is fudged up. I was like, I told Keith we need a new TV because it's possessed. And I think he almost thinks it's my way of trying to get a free TV. Like, I want to call Vizio and be like, look here, suckers, my TV's possessed. Y'all need to change the sucker out and get me a new one. When they started asking me, I'm like, you listen to the whispers coming out of my TV speaker, then we'll talk. I was like, yeah, it's funny. Well, see, that's the thing, is that it was like an overlay track. No, see, the thing, that's what I was trying to say is, It's from DirecTV. Like, I didn't have a DVD playing. Like, it wasn't like a movie I put into a DVD player or the Xbox or anything like that. It was a movie that was playing on DirecTV. And then all of a sudden I kept hearing this whispering thing. Well, I changed the channel and put it on something else, whatever, and still I was kind of starting to hear like little whispers again, and then finally it stopped. And then I was watching another show later that I had recorded, and nothing came out besides the sound of the show. So I was like, I turned on American Horror Story to watch the episode. Not a peep, not a whisper, none of that shit came out again. So I'm like, so only during this movie am I hearing shit, and I'm like, and it was because I don't know if you guys have ever seen that or not, but I've seen the movie Sybil before, which was like about the lady with the multiple personalities, but there was a movie that came out years ago with Faye Dunaway that was called Mommy Dearest, and I had heard about it, but I had never seen it. And I didn't ever see that movie, whatever, what was playing, and I was watching it. So this stuff all happened during watching a movie called Mommy Dearest. It was crazy. And it was on TV. It wasn't a video that I put in. Let me see. Talk too much. Right, Boomer. So interesting listening. I know I'm animated. I have a Vizio TV. I don't know if it's smart or not. Has me added. Just something brings me to these people, so I add them. Yeah, she was a mean witch. Yeah, she was. So I was watching it, and I was like, I hadn't seen it before, and it came on like an HBO channel on DirecTV, so I decided to watch it. Well, I had to leave to go do a couple of errands, and I had recorded the rest of it. So I left, came back, whatever. But even before, before I recorded it, it was doing that. And it was coming out of my TV speaker. And I was like, what the hell is that? Well, I watched other shows throughout the night. I started watching American Horror Story that I recorded. And nothing. No whispers, no nothing. But only during that damn movie was I hearing little whispers coming out of the damn TV. And I even had Keith and Lily both verify it, so I wasn't going crazy. So who knows? But I know it sounds all crazy, but 100, but I can barely hear her, but I read lips too. Oh, you use TTY? Clap on, clap off. Hey now, hey now. Alright, I know I'm talking too much. Okay. Alright, but yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little tidbit and tell you what happened. It was just crazy. Oh, okay. You know what though? I can do some sign language, Tammy. So I was like, if we were actually visible together, I'm like, I could do the alphabet. So I'm like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. I can't remember what Q is. And then it's R, S, T, U, V, W. I think X is downward. And then it's Y, and then Z. Gotcha, girl. So I'm like, C, A, M, I, E. Yeah, see, I know. I can speak some Spanish. I can count to 10 in Polish. I can say a few things in Polish because of my grandpa. I can count to 8 in Japanese. Count to 4 in Korean. No, I can count to 8 in Korean, 4 in Japanese. Because I only learned so much of it. And then, trying to think of what else. Just learn things throughout the years. And then certain sign language and stuff. Because when you work with certain patients and stuff, they are mentally ill and handicapped, so sometimes they have to use sign language in order to speak to you. And my some of my patients that I took care of had it, but had to use sign language. But one of my friends growing up, mi familia, hen kid, and I had a friend, her name is Melissa, and she had both her parents, both of them were born deaf. And they actually were the ones who taught me how to do the alphabet in sign language and to do certain things in sign language so I could speak to her parents when I was over. So it was her that taught me that. So I can do the alphabet. I usually forget what Q is. That's the one I always forget because I think it's something like, I don't know, like that, like where it's circle and then downward, but I can't remember for sure. But I'm like I know, like, I think it's like or father. Like, it's like up here is like father, and then grandfather is like when you pull it out, so it's like father, grandfather. And it's like, you know, like girl, I think girl, or like beautiful girl. I don't know, I think that's a swear word, but I can't remember for sure. But I thought it was like thank you. And it's like, you know, house, you know, you make like the T's, or like the teepee house or whatever. But yeah, I'm like, I loved learning that kind of stuff, languages, all that kind of stuff. My daughter even told me that next year for 6th grade, she gets to choose whether she takes like a music class where they have to compose their own song, or she wants to take Spanish as a second language. And I told her, I was like, well, you can choose whichever one makes you more happy. And she goes, well, I'd rather learn Spanish because, and this is what she said to me, honestly. There is a girl in her school who she's friends with who can only speak Spanish. There's another girl in her class who speaks Spanish and English. And so every time Lily has to talk to her, she has to get the other girl in order to interpret what she's saying. And so she told me that she personally wants to learn Spanish so she can talk to this girl without the interpreter. And I thought that was beautiful. I'm like, I'm telling you that I'm honest. I'm telling you, like, I was born again when I had my kid. I was born again when I had my kid. I don't even really remember my life before I had my kid. So I'm like, I don't remember. I'm like, all the crazy dumb stuff I did, I have flashes of it, but I don't remember any of it. That's cool. Yeah, Boomer is, let me see what they say. Okay, I'm done. How y'all doing? Yeah, he's over there making fun of me because I'm talking too much. But, hey, let's get real. We're familia, right? Me familia here? Alright, now let me tell you something. Okay, I've been on here for 2.5 hours. How many live streams have you seen with Boomer where it's been like 7-8 hours? Be honest. Don't lie. That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, if we compare before your head trauma, aw, don't say that. Yeah, see, 100 million hours for Boomer. See, I told you. Yeah, see, I told you, Cammie. I said I wasn't for sure if that was thank you or if that was the swear word. I think I couldn't remember for sure, but I was like, I believe it's like this is like, you know, whatever, and then like the, you know, the sign language, like when you bring your arm up and down or whatever, like down on it, something like that. And then but like I think I can't remember. Oh, thank you is this. It's where you take your hand over your mouth and you go thank you. So like you're saying, like, you know, like peace be with you, or thank you, like you're blowing a kiss. That's what it is. But yeah, that's why I said the other one's like, you know, F off. And so I was like, but this one's thank you. But yeah, Cammie, thank you for being here. But yeah, we love Boomer. He's my brother from another mother. He knows I'm just picking on him back. I gotta give him shit. He gives me shit every day of the week. I'm like, y'all may be on live streams with him, but you don't know him as well as I do outside of these live streams. And trust me, we've got some words. I talk to him. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you know, I'm like, him and Lou, I definitely feel like, I definitely love them like brothers, that's for sure. I'm like, and I probably would fight with them like brother and sister too. But, yeah. I try not to fight. I may be one of those people that you don't want to piss off because usually I'm a good person, and you know, I'm like, you know, it's almost like that when those good people that are kind and nice, whatever, like when they get mad, you know, it's like you don't want to piss them off because all that kindness and niceness you had is gone out the window when you piss them off. So I'm like, I don't know. I try not to be rude and mean to people, but at the same time, I'm like, you know, if they start some shit, you know, don't start no shit, there won't be no shit. And that's the truth. And I'm like, oh, my favorite saying in the whole world, I'll tell you this. Favorite saying in the whole world. Don't write a check with your mouth you can't cash with your ass. There you go. End of discussion. Wait, mic drop. Yep, you dig your own grave when you piss off a peacekeeper. No, I'm not a Libra. I'm a Gemini. That's why I'm your best friend or your worst enemy. It's your choice. Yeah, I'm sure. You know, to be honest with you, it's like, I know that after having a kid and then unfortunately having to go through a hysterectomy or whatever, I almost think like after having a hysterectomy and going through all that, it's almost like you develop bipolar. And it's like you never had it before, and you always, like, you couldn't understand why other people were like that, like how they get moody and mood swings, and you're constantly thinking you're making them mad just by walking in the room and whatever, and it's like you don't know why. And I'm like, I know why now. I was like, do I know why? And I was like, I never understood it. And then after I had a whole bunch of medical problems all at once, it's like, yeah, well, Michigan weather is bipolar, I'll tell you what. I'm like, it's like a pissed off woman on menopause with Mother Nature just decided to kick its own ass and then come back for more. I'm like, that weather can't make up its mind. I love you too, and kid. I married a Gemini. You never know who you're waking up with. Isn't that true? My boyfriend would say the same thing, but guess what? I've been living with a Scorpio for 4.25 years right now. So my boyfriend's a Scorpio and I'm a Gemini, so you can imagine how that is. It's like, I'll tell you what. Me and him have our moments where we get little tiffs and little whatever, but like if me and him have some like, you know, ball out arguments, whatever, there's been times where, let's just say I'm not afraid to stand toe to toe and eye to eye with him and tell him how I feel. So it's like, so I'm like, my biggest thing is though, is that if somebody really loves you, no matter how angry you are at them, whatever, they will not put their hands on you. And it's like, and that's the truth. And Keith wouldn't, but there was one time where me and him had one argument where it was like, I stood my ground, let's just say that. And I was like, don't ever think you can ever put your hands on me and get away with it. Because I'll tell you what, I don't fight fair, I fight to win. So I will hurt you. Scorpion. Oh, my laugh out loud, where my Winnie. Bipolar and bisexual. Oh, goodness gracious, boomer. Clash a lot. Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, I started this discussion, didn't I? What about a Scorpion? Oh my, where's my Winnie? Glad I come from Cherokee Nation instead of Texas then. Yeah, my daughter's a Capricorn. Oh, I'm sorry, Cammie. I didn't know that. I didn't think about that when I was talking. But no, I was saying my boyfriend's a Scorpio. His birthday's Friday. And I'm a Gemini. And I said, so I'm like, you can imagine the arguments. It's like, when me and him do have them, it's good ones, let's just say that. But there was one very, let's just say, very bad one, very ugly one, where it was that first time where I kind of stood my ground, and I said to him, I was like, don't even think about putting your hands on me ever. It's like, 'cause I don't fight fair, I fight to win. So, you better hope you make it count. So I get back up, you're gone. I was like, I don't care. I was like, you're gone. But, right? Never a dull moment, Winnie, for sure. I don't know, did you guys just see that? I'm like, I had my camera facing this way. I was like, I could have sworn I just seen an orb. Eye of the tiger. Huh. Did anybody else see that, or was that just me? Huh. I had the camera this way or whatever. I'm like, I thought I saw, I don't know if you guys see that camera, but like right back there, like you see the light reflection, because obviously my lamp's on over there, but I saw something kind of go from right here where the end of this light is, up. I know, right? Sorry, guys. I know you're getting tired. Yeah, but, you know, as soon as you guys say you're tired and you're ready to get off, whatever, I'm like, as soon as I hang up, you're going to go right to Boomer's live stream, and then you're not going to be tired anymore. Like, we all know that's the truth. I saw it. It was real quick. It was like, shoo. But, yeah, if you guys didn't see my, Haunted Cemetery video, whatever, I actually have a really good, picture at the end. Paige, you were at my live stream. Do you remember during my live stream when I told you that I said out loud, I asked a spirit to stand in front of a tree to take a picture, and I asked them politely, I said, will you please stand in front of the picture, or stand in front of the tree so I can take a picture of you? And during the stream, whatever, I asked that, but I didn't ask it on my actual digital camera, but the very first picture I took of that tree, I caught a very perfect circular light orb, and I point it out in the video, like I point it out exactly where it is, whatever, but it's like perfectly circular right in the middle there. Very next picture, same spot, aimed at the same spot, whatever, nothing there. And I was like, I was like, before I left, whatever, I thanked them for, I said, because I didn't know for sure if they showed up on my camera, if they talked to me, you know, for sure. And I said, thank you all for speaking to me, for coming to me, for taking a picture if you did. And I'm like, I do want to come back, and I hope you guys invite me back here. And I felt like when I was walking through that older side of the cemetery, like I felt like positive, like I felt like I was supposed to be there. You know what I mean? Like it was almost like that feeling of you were supposed to be there at that time. It was awesome. And Paige definitely helped, because like when I was during my stream, she's like, remember to breathe, remember to surround yourself with the light, remember not to be scared. And I was like, I'm good. I was like, I'm good. What the hell? Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm like, that stream was awesome. Sorry. Well, I call it a light orb, okay? So, but it was amazing, because it was like perfectly circular, round white light. I can't explain it, you know what I mean? It was just perfect. The very first video I uploaded, oh, I know, Boomer. Very first video I uploaded about that field trip with Lily, I think it's about like 11 or 13 seconds in, I see like this light orb that shoots from up, like, or from the floor up. But it's crazy, because not only did I catch it on my camera, I wasn't expecting it. Like I was videotaping my kid playing something at the museum. It was like they were learning like inertia and force and whatever, velocity. And I see this thing just like corner of my eye, and I finally look over or whatever, and it literally just floats right up, and I see it with my eye, and then it shoots right past my camera, and I was like, did I just seriously catch an orb? Like a mist orb? And I was like, and I asked people about it, and somebody told me that that old museum was actually like an old stage, and they did a lot of plays there and stuff, and there, supposedly, I guess there was a lot of death there or something. Thanks, James. Yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, I know. It's like, it's so crazy. I'm like, that feeling you get when you're like, when you know you're just meant to do this. You know what I mean? Like something about you is meant to be there, meant to do this. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Craziest experience. But I will let you guys go so you guys can get some rest. Thanks for coming in and joining the live stream. Yeah, make sure if you guys haven't yet to disconnect yourselves. You know, at least if you don't pray, if you use crystals, if you, whatever you believe in, you know, use yourself, you know, just push it away. Thanks again. Thank you, TAJ Paranormal. I got 5, what? 5 you can take care of. Oh, hey, Marie. You're a little late, honey. I'm about to say goodbye to everybody. I'm sorry. Oh, I will. I'm gonna do something real quick, whatever, and if you go live, Boomer, I'll come check it out for a minute, okay? I'm just gonna... I got some personal business to take care of real quick. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. in the morning here, Marie. Like, that's right, you're in Ireland, aren't you? But yeah, Boomer's going live after me, so you guys can go... Oh, no, the one you just did? Okay. You're not going live again? That's amazing if you're not, because normally my thing dings at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like every morning. Oh, yeah. God bless Texas. Ding, ding, ding. Okay. Sorry, Cammie. Have a good night, dear. Oh, alright. Alright, good night, everybody. I'll talk to you later. And Boomer, I'll check out your live stream in just a few minutes. I need to put my phone on the charger and do a couple of things, okay? Night, April. Oh, let me do my shout outs here. Charlie, thank you. Boomer for the night. Cammie, thank you. Night, April. Okay, yep. Good night, James Sharp. Vicky, thanks for coming. Charlie, thanks for coming. See, Paige, Marie Duffy, Lenny No, or Cano. I don't know if it's Cano or No. See, TAJ Paranormal. I'm giving you guys your shout outs real quick. K-Pop Walker, Paul Walker, Hen Kid, James Sharp, Cammie. Oh, a lot of people came in tonight. That's awesome. Yep, I don't see anybody else. Oh, Joe Matz came in earlier. But I haven't seen him since. So I don't know where he's at. Yeah, but... Yep, there we go. But yeah. Alright. Good night to Jamie and fams. Take care and God bless. Absolutely. Peace and love, guys. Peace and love. And I love you all. Sorry, Cammie. I'll try to do best next time to keep my lips on the camera for you so you can see what I'm saying. Boomer, that's part of the glory of having a channel is that you can say, thanks for coming, James, or thanks for coming, Marie. It's to show them that they're loved too. It's not just about you. Alright, I love you all. Take care and have a good night. God bless you all. Bye, guys.